Dr. Dipu Moni is the first female foreign minister of Bangladesh. Before joining the cabinet, Dr. Moni was Secretary for Women's Affairs and a member of the Subcommittee on Foreign Affairs of the Bangladesh Army League. She's also a qualified physician. She actually studied at Johns Hopkins University. She studied public health and law, and she's also an advocate of the Bangladesh Supreme Court. Prior to her current assignment, her focus has been on women's rights and entitlements, and also to this day she works to ensure women's participation in the national decision-making process and just women's involvement in general in civil society and greater power in business as well. Under her leadership, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been very effective in enhancing U.S.-Bangladesh relations, including taking significant steps toward the cause of duty-free, quota-free market access for Bangladesh. She'll talk a little bit more about that. And also to expand relations with Bangladesh's neighbors through her work through the SAARC and other regional bodies. As I said, she's educated at Johns Hopkins University School of Public Health, but also at Dhaka Medical College, the country's premier medical school, and the University of London. Dr. Dipu Moni has also undertaken specialized courses at Johns Hopkins and at Harvard on negotiations and conflict resolution. So with that, I'd like to welcome Dr. Dipu Moni.
Members of the Bangladesh caucus, especially son of Bengal, Congressman Hanson Clark, we are so proud of you. Assistant Secretary of State, Robert Blake, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm delighted to be here today. I would like to thank US-Bangladesh Advisory Council for organizing this event to bring together our friends. And there are so many friends. We have traveled so many years with so many friends that I'm seeing here today, and I can't tell you how happy I am to be here. Let me also thank the distinguished members of the Congress for their presence. I would also like to thank our friends from the State Department. Ladies and gentlemen, as you will perhaps agree with me that branding is a powerful tool, particularly in the context of the current process of globalization. The government of Bangladesh is aware of the importance of branding and the prospects it can present. We are working to create a country brand to project the core values and ethos of our people, not changing as he has already left, as he was very apprehensive about, and rightly so, because that shouldn't happen. Their essentially hard-working nature and entrepreneurial attitude, and also the opportunities we offer to investors and businessmen. Thanks to the visionary leadership of our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, we now dream of becoming a middle-income country by 2021 when we celebrate the 50th anniversary of our independence. We have also made it a part of our overall goal to digitize the society under a broad concept known as Digital Bangladesh. I'm happy that the private sector in the country have joined these efforts to branding Bangladesh. Distinguished guests, we attach great importance to democratic ethos and institutions. We have restored the secular characteristics of the Constitution. The Election Commission is working independently and has already proven its impartiality in holding free and fair elections at various tiers of local government and also in the parliamentary by-elections in the last 2 years and 8 months. The judiciary is working independently and has given many landmark verdicts on issues of national concerns. The Anti-Corruption Commission and the Human Rights Commission have earned public confidence for their commendable role as key watchdog institutions. The media is enjoying full freedom and has evolved as a hub of animated debate on important national issues. The NGO sector of the country earned international acclaims. Digitization of public offices and enactment of Right to Information Act have enhanced manifold the transparency and accountability of the government machineries. And it is in this context only normal to expect that the tremendous progresses that Bangladesh has been making in various sectors are duly recognized by our friends and well-wishers in the US. The current US administration has stood by our side, extending support to democratic institution building and good governance. The US has been equally supportive. I recall with profound happiness the nearly unanimous passage of HR 1215 expressing support for Bangladesh's return to democracy, sponsored by Congressman Joseph Crowley. Let me take this opportunity to thank him. Though I don't see him, I think they're voting now. Along with the members of the House Caucus in Bangladesh and all other distinguished congresspersons of the 111th Congress who were supportive of the bill. Ladies and gentlemen, Bangladesh's relations with the United States are multidimensional. We cherish common values of democracy and pursue economic interests through trade and investment. Our shared values of democracy call for stronger ties in the area of trade and investment. As many of you are aware, textiles, mainly the ready-made garments, constitute 90% of our exports to the US, making Bangladesh one of the largest exporters of apparel goods to the US market. This item, however, enters into the US market after paying an exceptionally high tariff amounting to more than $600 million US dollars. The tariff imposed on Bangladesh's RMG is 20 times the overall US average, putting us in a highly disadvantageous position. In the past, several legislative proposals have been tabled in the US Congress for trade preferences for the LDCs, including Bangladesh. The latest of these was the bill titled the New Partnership for Trade Development Act 2009, introduced by Congressman James McDermott. This, however, expired and needs to be reintroduced in the 112th Congress. I hope that our friends in the Congress would play a proactive role to end this rather unfair tariff regime. Ladies and gentlemen, this act would have far-reaching effect on socio-economic development of Bangladesh, especially in the vital area of empowering the women, as RMG sector employs more than 3 million women. Bangladesh's economy has undergone a qualitative transformation from that of aid dependence to the expansion of trade and investment. The government has undertaken substantive reforms with a view to expanding bilateral trade and investments. I am confident that the US investors will explore new areas of investment in Bangladesh to take advantage of the opportunities. Our government stands ready to extend all possible cooperation to our friends from the business community in the US. Dear friends, Bangladesh has embarked on a journey to transform its economy dramatically. We are hopeful that by 2021, we'll be able to achieve our goal to become a middle-income country and celebrate the 50 years of our independence with a profound sense of accomplishment. I'm aware of the odds we are going to face as we traverse a terrain which is likely to be rugged. Conscious of the challenges, we are also confident of our inherent strength. Our people remain our greatest asset. Their resilience, demonstrated in the face of calamities, including the natural disasters and in our epic struggle of liberation war in 1971, confirms my belief that this great nation of 150 million people will once again prove to the rest of the world that we can achieve what we set for ourselves. I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to join us in that journey.